Good morning students, I hope you all are fine. In this video class, today I am going to teach you the parameter passing method. It is one of the important topic in function. Your function starts there and ends here only, okay. So, while I am taught you a function, I explain you what is argument and what is parameters. What is argument? The variables which is present inside the function call open close bracket is argument. What is parameter? The variables which is present in the function definition open close bracket is parameters. Okay. So, parameters and argument is different here. You have to know the difference first. Argument is present in the function call. Parameter is present in the function definition. So, we can here parameter passing technique means in C, C++ and all, there are two techniques are there. One is pass by value or pass by reference. Parameter techniques is divided in two types in other programming languages like C, C++. One is call by value, call by reference, or pass by value, pass by reference. The other name of pass by value, pass by reference is only call by value, call by reference. The question will be asked either pass by value, pass by reference, or parameter passing techniques, or call by value, call by reference. But in Python, there is only one way of parameter passing technique is there. That is pass by reference or pass by call by sharing or object reference, call by object reference. Okay. Here in Python, it works depend upon the pass by reference. It won't works depend upon the pass by value. The pass by reference other name is call by object reference or call by sharing. But for showing you the difference, I am writing both call by value and call by reference. Even though your Python works only call by reference, some of the data types works depend upon the call by value only. For example, what are the immutable data types are there? String is there, tuple is there, and numbers are there. So these three data types are immutable data types. Okay. For these three data types, it works like a pass by value. I will tell the reason while I am explaining, so you will understand clearly. Actually, your Python works depend upon the pass by reference, but while working on these three data types, that is working on immutable data types, it will works depend upon the pass by value. The reason behind this is we can't able to edit these three data types. These three data types are immutable. Immutable means we can't change the values of the particular data. So, for these three data, it will work on call by value, and other data types, it's worked on pass by reference, call by reference, or call by sharing or pass by sharing. Okay. So, now we can see one by one. Okay. First one is pass by value or call by value. First, we have to know what is call by value or what is pass by value. It's nothing but always how the function will execute. At first, your function call want to be executed. Once the function call executes, function definition will be executed. Is it correct? So, function definition key is nothing but function call. Once the function call executes, the function definition will be executed. That's the thing, right? So, what will happen while the function call executes? Once the function calls got execute, it will check both the function name. I taught you already the flow of execution. That only I am repeating here also. First, it will see the name of the function. Both the function name is same or not. Second, it will check the number of arguments. That is the variables present in the open close bracket in function call is equal to the number count. Number of arguments is equal to number of parameters. Parameter means present in the function definition. If both the thing is same, what will happen means the values for these arguments, some values will be there, right? For storing that values only we are using the variables. So the values will be passed or copied to the parameters. That is, values from the function call is copied to the variables present in the function definition. All of you got it? From the function call, the values will be copied or passed and given to the variables which is present in the parameters. Then here only the call by value works. Any modification done in the parameters should not reflect back to the function call means or argument means we say it is a call by value. All of you got it? What's the definition? Values from the function call is passed to the function parameters. Any modification or any corrections, any changes done in the function definition should not reflect back to the main program or function call. So we say it is a call by value. Now I will explain with the program so you will get the clear idea. See this program, where your program will start. Whether your program starts here? No. Why? This is the function definition. This is function definition. Def is a keyword, denote the function definition. So these terms from here to here, it is the function definition. From here to here, it won't work. From here to here, it won't works. Then what's the main program? Here it is the, here only your main program starts, or the first line of your program. Here what's the x value? 100. What's the y value? 20. And what is this? This is the function call. So your starting position of your program is here, x. Then y value swap. This is the function call. How you will identify it's a function call? See the function name, swap. Here also swap. Bracket. Any variable name comes along with bracket, we say function. So here also bracket, here also bracket. Then number of arguments. This is only arguments. This is only arguments. This is parameters. This is parameters. So number of arguments 2, number of parameters 2. So once this line got executed, the control will be given here. Control will be given here. At that time what will happen? What's the x value? 100. 100 will be copied to A or passed to A. What's the y value? 200. 200 will be mapped or copied to B. From this line, function definition got executed. It won't go to the next line. Once this line got executed, it will go to the function definition. While after that, here now what's the A value? 100. What's the B value? 200. What's this program? This program is swapping program. Already I explained this logic in the previous video sessions. So here once again I am explaining. Using third variable. Okay, here t. T means one empty space is there. T equal to A. What's the value of A? 100. So 100 will be assigned to T. Now another one variable A is there. A equal to B. What's the value of B? 200. So B is assigned to A. Now B equal to T. What's the value of T now? 100. Now inside the A, what value is there? 200. Inside B, what value is there? 100. Whether it is swapped or not? It is swapped. It is swapped. But after this, where the function ends, here the function ends, right? After that, this line got executed. After the function ends, once the function ends, it will come back to the function call again. So this line will be executed. Now the value of x equal to What's the value of x actually? X, y. Okay. What's the value of x already? 100 only. What's the value of y? 200. Here actually we interchange the values. Whether it affect anything in x and y? No. Okay. X is 100 only. Y is 200. Here you are changed the AB value. It states the copy. Copy of x value is assigned to y value. And copy of y value is assigned to b value. You are not changed the x and y value. So any modification, here I am swapped, right? The changes or modification should not reflect back to the function call, means it is call by value. See here, now what's the x value? Your x value is 100. So here the output is 100. What's the y value? It is 200. This modification, whether this modification is affected here? No. That is call by value. Call by value means always values are copied from values of xy. Argument is copied to values of parameters. Okay. Any modification done this function definition should not reflect back to the main program. Here I did the swap. Whether this swap is affected here? No. This is called call by value. Here xy value didn't change. You are changed only the AB value. Only the copy of values are, copy of this argument is assigned to the parameters. Not these values, not xy. All of you got it? This is call by value. Now we can see call by reference. What is call by reference? Only one modification. Here, the same concept. Values of actual argument is given to the formal argument. Any modification in the formal argument should affect back to the function call, is known as call by reference. Call by reference or pass by reference or pass by sharing or pass by object sharing or call by object sharing. Everything is this. The definition is values are mapped from actual argument to formal argument, parameters, actual argument to parameters. Any modification done in the parameters should reflect back. Here should not reflect back. There should reflect back means it is called by reference. Okay. So it works in the data type like list dictionary. Why? These are the mutable. Okay. Here you are doing modification. It want to be reflect back. As it is a immutable, as it is a mutable data types. List and dictionary are mutable data types. Here it will accept the modifications. Okay. So see this program. Where your main program start? This is the function program. This is the function definition. And this is the main program. What's the starting position of your program? This is the starting position of your program. Why this is your function starts here, ended here. See the indentation. This second line alone indented. So the body of this function is this line alone. Here the program starts. List 1 equal to 100, 200, 300. Okay. Now here print old list. So you are printing the old list. Your output should be like this. Old list equal to 100, 200, 300. Now change list. What is this change list? It is a function call. See here. Function name and function call name is same. See here, only one parameter, here only one argument. So the control will be given back to the function definition. This is the function call. This is the function call. Once this function call got executed, the control will be given to the function definition. At that time, what I told, the value will be, the value of the function argument should be passed to the parameter. So what is list 1? List 1 is nothing but 100, 200, 300. Now this x is also 100, 200, 300. This x is also now list. X is also list. Why? You are passing one list to another variable. So this x is also now list. Now here x means list, this list dot append. What is this append? Append is a predefined function or method, predefined method which is present in the list. Okay, it is a built-in method which is present in the list used to add additional elements at the end of the list. All of you got it? Append is a method used to add the element or number at the end of the list. So the meaning is x dot append. In this x list, this is x, right? In this x, I am going to append, add one element at the last. What the element? I am going to add the 15 at the last, comma 15. Okay. So actually what will happen here, first there is one list, listen carefully, 100, 200 and 300. Okay, it is list 1. The same thing you pass to x. So here the thing is, if the value is same in the identity operator we explained. If the value is saved in Python, it will be stored only once. See here, list 1 is 100, 200, 300. X is also now 100, 200, 300. So one time it will be stored and two names will be assigned, two variables. Values are stored only once. As it is immutable, we can able to modify, right? So I am modifying this x dot append of 15. I am adding 15 also here. So it's modifying list 1 also. As it accept the mutability, we can able to edit the list 1 also got changes. Now I am printing here. After completed this, I am coming here, right? Once it's over, again it will come to the function call, then next line. Print new list equal to list 1. So new list equal to, you will get the answer 100, 200, 300, comma 15. Why? The modification you did in the x also affects the x1. That is call by reference, right? Modification done in the parameters affected back to the changes done in the parameters, do the changes in the main program or function call. This is call by reference or pass by reference or object sharing. Here everything is considered as an object. As Python is object oriented, everything is considered as an object. So this values, this list is considered is also an object. That's what we say the name call by sharing or call by object reference. I hope you understand these two things, call by value, call by reference in the parameter passing techniques. Thank you, students.